Welcome back to the Corporate Rejects podcast, and welcome if this is your first time listening in. I am your show host, Amanda Davila, and I am excited to continue to provide support and empowerment through your journey to entrepreneurship. Hello. Today I wanted to talk about how to deal with your emotions in business. As women, we are commonly looked at as being overly emotional and taking things personally, and sometimes we do. And that's not only in our personal lives, but also in our business, at work, whatever it is that you do for a living. There's most likely times that your emotions come into play. We feel things so deeply, especially if you are an intuitive, empathic woman. It can be really hard to separate business and personal. I know that it's something that I've dealt with my entire life, and I never really understood why until I really started doing the inner work to learn more about what was going on. So this is really for any woman in business, whether you're a new business owner or if you're a seasoned business owner. It takes a lot of time and energy to really, build up what people like to, call thick skin to deal with some of the things that happen in business. And I don't want to scare you off if you are new to business, but, it's going to happen. There's going to be times where people are mean. There's going to be cyber bullies. It's just life. Whether you're in business or not, you're going to get attacked over something. It's just the world we're in now, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And I've got some action items for you to use to help you protect yourself in these situations. So a few common examples that come up for every business owner, of, getting your feelings hurt over something that happens online with your business. Someone might unsubscribe from your email list. And I don't know a single business owner who hasn't at some point, usually earlier on in their business, where they haven't obsessed over their email list and looked to see what was going on and who unsubscribed and gotten butthurt about it. It's just the way it goes. People might unfriend you on social media. They might unfollow you or block you. They might leave rude comments. They might, attack you personally on Facebook or anywhere online. Cyber bullying is a big thing. It's not just something that happens to kids. It happens to business owners and influencers all the time. And these things are really hurtful. I feel like as a female business owner, I personally, my business is personal to me because I care. I'm showing up even when it goes against my comfort zone, and I try to help other female entrepreneurs. And I do care about people. I'm an intuitive, empathic woman. That's just who I am. I can't work with people and not care. So these things are going to happen, and these emotions are going to happen. It is what it is. I know recently I had a situation where a friend of mine unsubscribed from my email list, and for a little bit, I was really upset. I didn't understand why she would do that, and I took it really personally. And then I started thinking about, okay, putting myself in her shoes. Like, why might she have unsubscribed? I could just ask her. Me being me, I would probably playfully, throw it out there if she was super close to me, like, what the heck, dude? Like, why did you unsubscribe from my email list? But this was someone who I wouldn't probably do that with. So it wasn't like a super, super close friend, but it was someone close enough to me that it bothered me. So I really tried to put myself in her shoes and think about what the reasons are that she might have unfollowed me or unsubscribed from my email list. Maybe it was me, maybe it wasn't. Unless I ask her about it or she brings it up, I'm never going to know. But it really doesn't matter. It could have been an accident. Maybe someone else was managing her email and, clicked unsubscribe from, all of this. Unsubscribe from any email you haven't opened in 90 days, whatever. Or maybe she has been getting my content and looking at it, but it's not relevant to her. So why would she continue to look at them? From my perspective, I love following my friends and seeing what they're up to and seeing what they're putting out, even if it isn't relevant to me. But that's me. So whatever her reason, maybe it does have to do with me. I don't think it does because we get along, we talk all the time. So I don't think it's something like she doesn't like me anymore. So probably in the situation, it really has nothing to do with me. And there's going to be times where it is going to have to do with you. In business, that's just the way it is. I mean, in life, that's the way it is, really. Like, there's some people that just are not going to like you. And that's just the way it is. It's okay. You don't like everyone either. And if you say you do, you're lying. I have a universal love for all beings, but it doesn't mean I necessarily like them all. I still have a love deep in my heart for them, but I don't like them, So that's kind of the difference there. But regardless of everything that I've been saying, it still hurts. And I know this. But then I started also thinking, I remove myself at times, and it has nothing to do with the person. Sometimes I unfollow or unfriend or block people. That's rare I block someone, but I do occasionally. And it's always, for me, it's a big deal. I have to really think about it and think about what the repercussions could be, especially when it comes to someone who is or was close to you or a family member. And I've had to do it for my own sanity and my own mental health. Generally, this is when somebody is constantly attacking me and using my social platform to attack me, to get their point across, but not in a healthy way. That's generally the only time I block someone, unless they're just some creeper dude that's sending inappropriate dick pics or something, over instant message. But obviously they get blocked. But yeah, I really encourage you to put yourself in their shoes if it's really bothering you, and think about the reasons why they're not following you. Maybe they just need less noise in their life. Maybe they are so busy they don't have time to open their emails, and they might see your emails coming through and just know they're not looking at them, so they unsubscribe. Maybe they figure if there's something really important, you're going to tell them anyways. Maybe they're jealous of you. Maybe they don't agree with you and they don't want to get upset every time they see you pop up. Now, this one is something I relate to on a very deep level, because there are situations where I either don't agree with somebody or something that they consistently say triggers me in a way that I don't want to be triggered. So I unfollow them, because even though it's nothing personal, I still care about them. I just don't want to be triggered on a daily or weekly basis every time they pop up on my social feed or in my email inbox. So think about that as well. You likely have friends and family that you don't agree with, and they don't agree with you, and that's okay. That's life. So maybe they don't want to see that you're pro something or you're anti something. Think about that for your own mental health as well. And know that it's very empowering for yourself when you start removing triggers like that from your life. I do this very often now. Anything that triggers me, I remove it. At least remove it from my day-to-day life. If I can't handle seeing someone's social posts that are constantly political, I might unfollow them. If they start coming to my social platform and attacking my posts, then I'm probably going to block them. That's just the way I have to protect myself. And it doesn't mean I care any less for that person. I've had to do it with friends. I've had to do it with family members. It's the way it is. And it's just social media. Remember that. Blocking someone or unfollowing or unfriending someone on Facebook really isn't that big of a deal. We seem to make it a big deal. And I know if someone does it to me, I get butthurt. Heck yeah, I do. And I have to walk myself through all of these things I'm telling you now to get myself to come to terms with it and be okay. So what I want to leave you with today is that no matter what you do, don't let these situations stop you. If people attacking you or being mean on social media, if that's going to stop you from moving forward in your life or with your business, then those people have won. And you're never going to grow your business. You're never going to grow as an influencer. None of these things are going to happen if you stop. And you're never going to grow without some haters. If you do, you're trying to please everyone, and you're probably helping no one, because someone who's changing themselves like a chameleon to please everybody, you're not pleasing anybody. You're not helping anybody. So just remember that. Get clear with your message, get clear with your beliefs and who you're talking to, and stick with that. It's going to save you a lot of trouble and heartache and pain and time trying to grow your business if you can focus on your ideal client, your ideal customer, your audience, the people that you want to talk to. The other big change for me, besides implementing all of these different tips and tricks I've shared with you, was to grow my supportive community. So if you're not already in my free Facebook group, The Wonderful Mom Connection, join now. I'll put a link to it. It helps to talk about things and to have other people who have gone through the journey or who are still going through the journey, to have someone who understands, who truly understands. Because if you're talking to people who are not business owners, who aren't on this type of journey, they're really not going to understand all the pieces. So it really helps to have other people in your corner. And I love guiding intuitive and empathic women along their entrepreneurship journeys. I know that I have invested a lot of time and energy into certain people throughout my entrepreneurship journey, and it's been a huge game changer for me. And I really, really hope that you will find those people and invest your time and energy in them as well, because it will make a huge difference in your life and business. I hope that this is helpful for you, and don't forget to leave me a 5-star review if you loved this episode. And I am still promoting my giveaway for those amazing reviews. So send me an email and I will make sure to get out your prize. Thank you. See you next time. Thank you so much for listening in. I am trying to reach as many moms as I can to help support and empower them in their journey. So if you enjoyed this episode, I would love it if you would leave a 5-star review on my Apple podcast page. I know as busy women, entrepreneurs, and moms, our time is extremely limited and valuable. So to sweeten the deal, I am buying the next 10 5-star reviewers their next beverage at Starbucks. Instructions are in the show notes, and I am so grateful for you. I love supporting moms, and I love moms supporting moms. See you next time.